Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we'll be taking a look at a little something called Shingeki no Craft 2.4 Beta 2. As the, yeah, there it is. Yup. Yes, very epic, yeah. Props to the, composers, who I actually don't know who they are for making this. However, sadly, we do have to turn this down now, because we have to get going on the review. So, in 2.4 Beta 2, we have a couple of things released. Version provided to me by Fanfo himself, saying that he's currently working on a armor time, fixing an armor time bug, and I actually don't know which bug that is, because I haven't seen it yet. However, I'll read the changelog as always, and he added the female time. Now, obviously, I highly doubt that this means that the female Titan has her skills, otherwise he would have said it. But let's take a look. And as we expected, the female Titan indeed does not have her, skills. As you can see, my inventory is quite empty. However, even though the texture is also still pretty bare bones and there's not much detail going on, the pack has several different things it offers. First of all, you have Verdeath. Okay, that is a bug. And I have bloodshot eyes now. Okay. For birthing. What a run. That's a drop. Yeah, I would say even the pacing and speed that she's running is quite accurate. However, this is her walk. And also we have her idol, which is playing right now. It's just her breathing and her, arms just moving. Typical. And I don't think she has, an actual secret idol animation like how Jaw does. Then again, I don't know if, any other Titan has their own idol. But she also has her shift. So, yeah. This is it. For those of you who have seen Attack on Titan, this pose should be very familiar. Anyway, I still don't know why I'm gargantually huge, but I guess I'm dying. What happens if I slash kill? Alright, good. I'm back to normal size. I guess that's another bug from the female Titan. She doesn't have her decay animation, but why did she look like Asmongold? This is disturbing. I accidentally ran that command again. So now we also have a change in the config. This beta also includes a few reworks to some screens. For example, we have the gender select screen now, and we also have the config screen, and he is working on a dialogue screen for villagers and I think other stuff. But now we can do this. Yes. Villagers, shifter spawn rate, 100%, birth rate, 100%. I don't know, 50? Maybe? 50-50 sounds kind of good. And then a shifter. I'll also put that 50-50. it seems the rates have also been changed. Spawn rate, I like how you can modify it. Max wave, all of them. Global tracking drops, yes. And then shifters, 13 days, 65, 3. I'll do 3 days because I do want to see 60 seconds. Let's put it 300, just so we have a good amount of time just to look at it. We can do shifters, then transform, yes. Survival enhancements, yes. And then there's special ones. Red fire, command, yeah, pretty much. Well done. And also, another thing you guys can clearly see right off the bat is, well, the old all items chest is only 3 chests tall. However, now it is 4 because we have extra stuff here. The bottom one's still miscellaneous. Now we have some of the other stuff. We have another more organized chest for the totems, toys, heads, and ODM gear, at least the armor parts, and then even more so in here. And now this is another one. This is another digital screen that is reworked. So in the past versions, how the game would work is you would spawn in with 2 different items in your first 2 inventory slots. First being a male, and the second being a female. Okay, man. Another thing that happened with this is, due to a bug that I have actually encountered at least 5 times during my 2 years, I think, of being here, was if a player has these and then they die, or like if a titan breaks like one of these chests, then what would happen was the command to give the player, the nearest player, the gender roles would end up executing on repeat. And you cannot stop it unless you literally just crash the server. And it'll also crash your world. Single player is not safe from this either. So now, having a dialogue for this is perfect. Yeah, my boy. Alright. Now, let's get on to these syringes, shall we? First of all, I do want to give myself female time again, because there was a little special something that came across the female time this time. And that is her passive. Her passive is decided to be adaptation, which is particularly suited to manifesting. Its ability to easily mimic the attributes of other shifters allows it to awaken the original state of other time powers. Oh no. The Mimic. So apparently, the female Titan is the Mimic now. Everywhere I go, I see his face. So what this practically allows us to do is, I guess the bug fixed itself. However, my eyes... Okay, this still looks hella ugly, but at least you now know what it looks like. This, if your eyes are on Steve's level, it will look like this. I have to use my old skin for this. I mean, it looks pretty cool. You can see it's the female Titan Smarkle, right? Another thing that Fanfo added is a description. Okay, that's a new way to say you entered a village. Okay, that's also new. Okay. The description would be this. Designed to extract spinal fluid. When used in yourself, the user pricks himself on the nape, causing a great amount of damage. In a human, left shift begins to progressively extract the victim's spinal fluid. Warning, for time use only. Application on humans can be fatal. Well, let's test that out. What if I use it on you? Oh. Yeah, it is fatal. So, if I just did a normal thing that has been in the SNC data pack for a very long time, and that thing is using an empty syringe on yourself if you are a shifter, and it'll give you a certain spinal fluid. However, there may be a difference. The color is actually different. This is the new female Titan syringe. Now, no, this doesn't mean that you can have two of the same kind running around anymore. However, what these syringes do allow you to do is give the passives of other Titans to yourself. So, for example, let's give ourselves royal blood. Okay, we can't see it. We can't see that we have royal blood right now. Oh, we can see that the marks are progressively healing over time. That's pretty cool. However, we do have the attack here. So let's extract it. What the hell just happened? Alright, so, as you can see now, the attack is still there, obviously. He's still alive and well. However, we do have a little, red syringe. We use it. And now we... As you can see, we now have attack's passive. Now, this literally is just, I can steal syringes. Well, I can steal the passives of the attack. The attack himself didn't lose his passive. He still has it. It's just, I also have it. It is like a duplication glitch of sorts, okay? And, I don't think this is purely exclusive to the female Titan. Let's kill ourselves.
What did he say?
Let's give ourselves, let's say, I don't know, Jaw. So, we have Jaw, I hope. Yep, okay. There's also another new thing regarding Jaw in this version that we'll get to later. But let's yoink. Okay, so he takes damage. And a lot of damage. Actually, this is a perfect chance for me to show you Jaw's Titan mark. It's like this. I know. I'm sorry. My skin is, you know, like, my old skin is old for a reason. Let me summon another villager. Remember, it's a 50-50 chance. Oh, it's Alma. Oh, attack again. Okay. Okay. Attack again. Okay. This is not gonna work. So it is a very painful process. Obviously, I just gave myself female. I'm gonna have to end it all again. Why didn't it save? Oh, this is just becoming a day. Okay, spawn point. Even better. Hold on. There we go. I'm set to be in there. Jaw. And now I'll get all items. This, I'm gonna go into the needles, and I'm gonna take, let's say, this is the beast, I think. Well, no. So this is obviously attack. This may be beast. Let's give ourselves beast. So now, if we transform into Jaw, suddenly, we have beast sense. And like I said, holy hell, the details is insane. Okay, the textures are insane. But like I said, this is just passive duplication. They don't actually die. The shifters don't actually die, nor is their passive actually, like, stolen from them and they can't use it anymore. This is duplication. And nope, it is not exclusive to the female Titan. Let's just say that. And also, if I'm not mistaken, explosion should also be reworked in the form of a shockwave. What I mean by this is, I can't check my time passives, but if I do this right now. Yup. Well, that's that. So that's the shockwave that I was mentioning. So now it doesn't immediately just go boom. There is a little shockwave that originates from the center and it gradually spreads. Now, regarding size, what I saw from the thing, it was apparently the size was pretty big. However, I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe it's because I'm in a flat world. And also, another thing you might have noticed is explosion size is also removed from the config. So the default size is this big now. Yay! Finally! Many people requesting actual Colossal Nuke finally got their Colossal Nuke. Yippee! But yeah, it's supposed to be pretty damn big. Yeah, probably because I'm in a flat world. I'll go into another world that's not flat to test it out, and I'll show what I get, like, right here. I am curious. If I don't have a Titan right now, and I do one of these, will it give me the Titan instead? So yeah, let's yoink attack first. Interesting. You get turned into a Puritine. And all other syringes are gone? What? Wait, huh? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. Truly a omoshiroi moment. So let's, I guess, run the all items again. This time, let's grab John. Usual, yeah. This, I think, is the actual Puritine stuff. And then we... Where did he... Oh. I'm done. Here. This should be the... actual... I was killed? Yeah, let's grab a needle. Oh no, my mom's teaching me sewing and then I accidentally pricked myself. Oh no, oh, ow, give me a band-aid. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also another change to the attack. One single change, actually. Well, actually not one single change. Actually, technically it is. His head is remodeled. That's about it. His body's still the same, but his head is remodeled. Now he looks even more ready to kill. As you can see, the back of the head more detailed. Yep, I'll show the old head, like, right now. And now, if you roar... Hell yeah. Now he looks ready to, you know, yeah, oh, look at that aura. However, there technically is still one thing I'm questioning right now. Why aren't his eyes glowing? It worked before, but now it doesn't anymore. Like, the attack's glowing eyes aren't here anymore. Such a shame. I guess Fanful can prioritize, like, that very little later. But we're not here for that. We can see attacks, yep. There's his thing. There's attack skin right there. Or not his skin, but like his marks. Accurate, yeah. This changes everything. This does indeed change everything. That means you can have a completely overpowered attack titan that technically has all the titans, but all the other titans still exist and can still transform. And that also means you can technically share passives with everyone. As you can see, there's a first little revamp. Okay? There's a revamp to the Jaws passive. See, the Jaws passive before has been tweaked a little. Okay, Fanfo did a little tweakage with the textures and such. So I'll show like a comparison back and forth so you can see the difference between the old Jaw passive for each time as I, like, you know, shuffle through and how they look like now. But yeah, that. Okay, bug. Yeah, actually, yeah, you can see his old head right now. I actually don't need to do anything. His old head is right here. I want to see if, like, it goes lighter and then it starts shrinking back into the eyes or cheeks or something. But for that, we do have to speed up the time, but we can look at that later. However, right now, we can just go ahead and take a look at how everyone else fares with Jaw. So, Armored now has what seems to be like a gas mask. I hear gunshots. That is deadass kind of funny. That is kind of funny. However, I am half HP. So... You know what? I'm gonna change the system up. Every single time we go to a new time with the jaw passive, I'm gonna like show the old one then and there as well, just so you can have a comparison. Because we're not gonna have that. We're gonna see it anyway. And also, I guess yeah, jaw enhance doesn't decay as well. Yeah, there's still work to be done, but this is the Armored Steinmark. Yep, we have Reiner's chiseled chin in there as well. Right there. Oh boy. And then we have the side parts as well. Yeah. That checks out. Now let's try... Yeah, so now Beast looks like this. But then again, that also means that you can technically just yoink Jaw's passive and then use it for yourself. Or use it to transform into a pure time. Which is actually something I didn't expect it to do, but I guess someone will find a use for that. However, this is how the bite looks. And... Yup. There we go. I wonder if I can do this again. Oh, I can definitely do this again. Yay. I think he fixed it. Oh! Wait. Did Fanfo enhance the beast's, like, thing? I think Fanfo enhanced the beast's rock, because I don't think it did this much destruction before. You broke back! Okay. Yeah, I think Beast has been buffed. People, really said Beast was the weakest Titan in the data pack, and now, yeah. I don't think so anymore, buddy. Oh. Oh my god, wait, no, wait, hold on, wait, that changes everything, wait a minute, wait, oh no, oh no, oh, that changes things. You know what? Oh, perfect, just who I wanted to test this theory on. I guess. Okay. I guess dropping rocks as Beast doesn't work anymore. But buddy, why am I perma stuck? Okay, this is a whole new bug. Can I release? Release doesn't seem to work. Okay. Okay, let me pick you up. Nice. And now let me chuck you at this wall and see what happens. You are not dead? What? Nah. When were you here? Okay, we played enough with Beast long enough. This is his time marks. Oh. Yep, this is his time marks. Pretty accurate, I'd say. Yeah, so now I can't really show this off well, but the card has this now. Wow, Grandma, what mighty teeth you have. Also, are those the nostrils? Reason, you'll see it. You'll see it. And this is the card. I do remember Peak's marks being like this. However, what I am excited for is seeing Colossals. So let's go see Colossals. Oh, damn. What a sophisticated gentleman we have here. Look at him. I don't know why, but there's something about the extended chin, or like the cheekbone, the jawline bone. These two on the sides that are just jutting out and making his bottom, like half of his face look like extruding out. It's kind of funny. Let's see his. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wait, what? 170 centimeters. I did. I mean. Excusez-moi? Yeah, I guess that's the Colossal. And there he is, staring off into the distance. Oh yeah, yes. There it is, the Colossal time marks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. It's hot. All right. I think we've seen everyone's time marks now. See what else is there. Just like in real life, I have no experience in the Zeta Pack, so I don't know how this stuff works, and I don't know how to execute it, but I think we can now go back to my other skin, because this is kinda, oh my god, this is kinda, my old skin is old for a reason. Oh my god, I'm bald. Oh no, oh no, put it on, oh, much better. Alright, so there's like villager height differences now. As you can see, this one is slightly smaller than me. So now there's variation, because we need variety, diversity, yes. And yeah, you're about the same height. Oh, you're Julie. Oh, she. Okay. I think Fanfo needs to update the book. Sue. This, I think adds illegal rotations, or it removes illegal rotations. Now, I don't know what it means by rotations, but... Well, the mask still needs updating. Although, the screenshot I took looks like if the attack was looking straight at me. I don't know what it means by rotation. I actually don't know. What do you mean by rotation? So, yeah, there is a lot more houses, and I think it managed to encapsulate pretty well within the village itself, which is pretty 4 blocks. Yeah, that's the reason why it encapsulated the entire village, because if the radius was 45, I guarantee you this house at least would already be consumed, and that house, and that tree, and yeah, most of it. Now, since this is pretty overrun, I'm gonna give myself Colossal, and I am curious. Oh. So now we have explosion, and I can step on this and get ready to blow it up from the village center. However, before I blow it up from the village, there's a lot of noise. There is a lot of noise. Let's pause the game. That was also a thing. If the walls were being generated on like a relatively hilly portion, there will be some jutted edges that will just appear out of nowhere, and it was like very, very weird. And I don't know why the Tine sounds are playing even from this far away. You have to be a whole like 200 blocks away from a Tine in order to not hear their footsteps. That's kind of wild. Which is interesting, because yeah, as you can see, it's here now. So I guess that's technically it for all the beta. It has been an hour, so let's just explode and see how it goes. It's taking its time. It's taking its time. Will it blow out the walls though? It's close to the walls. Oh my god, it is. Is it gonna keep going? Oh, it is. Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, glorious. Absolutely glorious. Now we walk out. Oh, interesting. I'm currently roaring right now, and the mouth isn't opening for some reason. What the hell happened to the? What happened? Holy hell! What happened? What happened? All right, let's wait for the nuke cloud to disappear before we take a look at our glorious new explosion. Yeah, this is big. This is big. This is big. Oh my god. Okay, so it seems when someone else has the Colossal passive, the nuke isn't actually as strong as if you actually use the Colossal Tine himself, which makes sense. It definitely makes sense, but now oh! You have no idea how happy I am right now. Wait a minute. Well, into the void we go. Okay. Yeah, we have some water flowing as well, but oh, glorious! That is glorious. That entire village wiped off the map. Hell yes. I can't explode. I can't roar anymore, by the way. The only thing I can do is this. Let me kick the living shit out of this guy. The living shit of this guy was not kicked. Oh, now I can do that. And now the roar is fixed, I guess. And the sun rises on the pure destruction that I have unleashed. To be honest, this does look kind of scary. This looks kind of disturbing. And there he goes. Oh my god.
The next day.